In the year 2004, the government started a parliamentary select committee to investigate the death of Robert Ouko. I received summons. I've jumped the gun. During that time, I was staying somewhere near Riruta Satellite. So I left, went to Parliament on my own. I think it was in County Hall where we were directed and we wrote statements. When we wrote statements, we were so many. Everybody wrote the statements. And then it took some time for the detectives, yes, police officers, for the junior police officers, they were junior police officers, who took our statements, and they were shifted through by mid-level, that is the inspectorate, and they found that some of us needed to go back for further statements. I didn't have a telephone then. I used to use Lee Vincent Butho's telephone number. So they would either call him and tell him to tell me, because I'd already indicated that care of number this, Lee Vincent Butho. They would either write SMS to him or even call him and tell him, and he would take that effort to come and see me and tell me what he has been told. Or they would tell him, we want to talk to him, and then he would be told, if you reach him, flash this number, then we'll call. We made that communication. I would go there several times. And the several times I used to go, my statement was not just straightforward. It would involve other people. It would involve investigate this, investigate that. For example, I had said that by then, and I still believe now, I told them that Selina Were and Shikuku were not dead at that time. They kept on insisting, especially the middle level, the officers whom we call the inspectorate, most of whom I knew personally since when I was in the police. They were insisting that they had gone to that place several times. They had gone to that place several times. They had done a lot of inquiries, and they had even been shown a grave which contained Selina Were's body. So why are you saying that you are sure she's dead? Have you been going there? I said, no. Even coming here to Parliament building from Riruta Satellite, I had to walk. So I can't have gone there. The other thing I did was, I told them about the scene of accident where Robert Ouko was leaving Kericho going to Kisumu. And I told them that I just described the place, and they visited the place, looked at everything, even though there were numerous changes, because from 1990 to 2004, that was around 14 to 15 years. There were some slight changes in the geography, but they could trace everything. And they would even ask me, were you there during... life is funny, because every time you talk something, first of all, they suspect you to be lying. But when you give evidence that fits, like, what do you call? Fits properly, people say you must have been there. And even worse, they even say that, tell us the part you played. So we went up and down, and we continued that way. So at the end of the time, they told me that they now want to have a consolidated statement, which I was to say everything I knew. And then they told me that after saying the consolidated statement, especially you, who has given us so well detailed story. You may not want to be known. You may not want your name to be known. Kindly tell us that. And if you don't want your name to be known, we will know how to go around. For example, if you say this and that, and you talk of other people, we can go to those people, and then have their statement so that we use their statement without involving you. On the other hand, you can continue being public if you so wish. And I wanted to be public, so we continued. We continued that way, and then it reached a stage when I was told I was to be a star witness. So I was told to prepare. I was told to prepare where to stay, and I was to stay at a place where people don't know me, because if you stay wherever you are, people can find you or whatever. I agreed, and then they told me that they will refund the money. Me, I reasoned, why should I? That was 2004. Why should I stay away from my family, kids and their mother, while they are having Kimbole's Sukuma? I'm there in a 3-star hotel, alone hiding. I just felt I have to stay with them so that whatever I'll be paid, then in the next few months we can maybe even be better off. By then maybe get a TV, because I did not have a TV then. So I just told them I found a place, and so on and so forth. We continued that way. I remember there was a time where, you see, at every stage, and that is one thing I liked about them, at every stage they would ask you, do you feel uncomfortable? Do you feel unsafe? Do you feel anything? And do you want to withdraw or anything? Do you want to continue covertly? And so on and so on. So we continued that way. Then it reached a stage where it was now public hearing. And most of the things I was talking, they were things that had not been talked before. They had not been talked before. So they asked me if I would want to do that. We agreed. But then I was told that I was to appear before the county hall, preliminary, and so on and so forth. I said, okay. I was given a summon to appear on such and such a day. I left home, ready to go. Upon arriving the parliamentary building, I met a certain heavily built Australian lady. Is it Austrian, not Australian? Austrian lady called Miss Brainer. So I was told, of course, today was your day to appear before, but she has come from abroad. And the agreement is that she arrived at night, she will give evidence, and then she'll board a plane the very same night and go back to Austria. I said, okay, let her be given priority. But then we were called, and we were told that there are some changes. Me, that lady, and other witnesses, we were told that there were some changes, because we had been told that whatever you say, you will not be cross-examined. You'll just say it and go. And so as at that meeting, a few minutes, let's say 30 minutes before the lady, Miss Brainer, appeared before Parliamentary Select Committee, we were told that we are going to be cross-examined. The reason we being, the parliamentary standing orders state that witnesses before it are not supposed to be cross-examined unless you are cross-examining them for the purpose of clarity. You say that it was on 13th and it was Friday. How comes that the calendar says that 13th was Monday, and it was that? So can you correct yourself? Such things, but not cross-examination which with an intention of indicating that the witness is a liar or questioning his whatever. You know the cross-examinations in court. So we were told that, and we were told that if any witness is affected by the new condition, you can withdraw, and your name will not feature anywhere. That is where you find that witnesses are called witness X, witness B, such things. Then we were asked what I was feeling. And it was good that at every stage we were being asked, monitored. Are you comfortable? Would you want to withdraw? You don't want whatever? Then she said that she will continue giving evidence, but she said it was unfair for her to leave Vienna and come all the way to here, only for her to be told that she will be cross-examined at the last minute. So she gave evidence under protest. I didn't give evidence on that day. I gave evidence on another day. So the day I gave evidence, I went there, went to the county hall, yes. Then was asked, I went to the county hall. Then I was asked to wait. I think there was another witness who gave evidence ahead of me. So this evidence, when he gave evidence, it was my turn. Now wait for part 2 from when I entered the hall to give evidence.